Ken Blackwell is mayor of Cincinnati. You were also the Secretary of State for the state of Ohio. I wonder what your confidence level is with the administration of elections in the battleground states. How closely you've been watching that? Because, a lot of people are probably less concerned about Kamala than they are about, say, 10, 14, whatever the number is, million illegals, and some percentage of those individuals somehow being able to cast a vote in certain jurisdictions and other manipulations of the administration of elections. What's your confidence level that this election, whichever way it goes, will be one that people can have faith in the result?
Well, it's uneven. Let me tell you why that is. Because the genius of our system is that it is a system that is decentralized. And so you have 50 states administering elections, and in slightly or in some cases dramatically different ways. And that also spills over to preparedness. I believe that what we have to do is to continue to work to make sure that across the 3,100 counties in America at the precinct level, that we in fact have Republican eyes engaged in monitoring and voices calling for transparency in the system. Look, those who would do evil love the darkness, and so our engagement must be, whether we have flashlights or pin lights or floodlights, we in fact must bring transparency to this process. Because my saying is that if you're not in the room, you're not in the game. So that means that we have to be engaged. And I think when we're engaged, we in fact can push back against a lot of the foolishness. The fact of the matter is that a lot of things happened, a lot of irregularities got unattended to in 2020 because of COVID and because of the fact that people were shy about covering at the precinct level. Hey guys, let me just tell you this. This is one of the things that I've worked on over the couple of decades. The median age of poll workers, in this country, particularly on the Republican side, is 67 years old. Now I'm 76, soon to be 77, and so this is not a slam on seniors, but it is basically telling what those demographics should tell Republicans is that they have to do a lot of work in terms of engaging younger people. That's why I work very closely with Turning Point USA to make sure that we're getting that infusion of youth into the process, and you have inquisitive eyes, you have the physical stamina to push through an election day operation to make sure that we're in the room, in the game, and we're bringing light to the dark corners of some of these electoral election administration practices and policies.
He is Ken Blackwell. He's former mayor of Cincinnati, former Ohio Secretary of State. He's a board member of Democracy Defense Project, he was sort of referencing, which is an organization led by a bipartisan group of former elected officials in Ohio and other battleground states who work to defend the transparency, safety, security, and validity of the nation's electoral system. Ken Blackwell, thanks as always for joining us. Appreciate your insights.
Always good to be with you all. Have a blessed day.
You too, and he joined us on our turnkey.pro answer line.
Listen to podcasts of Dan and Amy from the AM 560 mobile app. Download it today at 560theanswer.com/mobile.